Hello, my amazing people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform, Linda's TV show. If it's your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here we react to all forms of videos. YouTube, I want to appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform for us to use to disseminate information. And at the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote hate speech. We do not promote misleading information. We do not promote violence. Linda's TV show is here to educate and inform the members of the public about what is happening in the world. Hello, my wonderful people. Thank you for tuning in again. Today's date is the 13th day of June 2025. Let's go inside the courtroom to see what happened and how God exposed the enemies. Nwanne mere nwanne, nwanne na-egbu nwanne ya maka ihi ego. Ijiri maka ihi ego akpịrị ego ree nwanne gị makwa na onweghị ife o mere. Let's look at what happened. I hope you guys know today or yesterday, Mazi Simon Ekpa's court is still going and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's today. So we'll be carrying the two news. Those people that went to Finland and those people that will be testifying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Chai! Ariri egbuomu. Ariri wegbuomu. Nwanne meru nwanne ya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court update today. Examination of witness PV4DD continues. Ayazaf and them more. Kaha we kugide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu maka ego. Prosecution. What are the contents of the container you found at Benjamin Madabo's house? Witness 2. Pump action, guns, live bullets, 2 pistol and cartridges. We ordered Benjamin Madabo to open the transmitter, and when he did, we only saw household items. Prosecution. Is what you are holding in your hand now the same video that was handed over to you for the transmitter investigation? Witness. Yes, it is. The video evidence has been tendered by the prosecution counsel and presiding judge marked it as an exhibit. Prosecution. What were the content of material found during the raid of Benjamin Madabo's house? Witness 2. 2 pump action was found in the container. Chimezie moved household stuff. I was asked to keep the container. Nnamdi Kanu and Chimezie came and inspect the container. Prosecution. In your 25 years of work in the Southeast, how would you describe the atmosphere of the Southeast? Witness. Life has been made difficult due to IPOB activities. IPOB committing terrorist act. Prosecution. Are all members of IPOB ESN 2? Witness. Yes, they enforce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instruction. They attack security agents, especially Hausa Fulani. Everywhere is laughing in court. Na chukwa nochi. Chukwa nochi nde rireri. Iya bukwa ndi Igbo na testify. Ebi faji ewute karim. Do you know where I'm getting more angry? Is because ndia bu ndi Igbo. Now, let's go to Finland now. Mazi Simon Ekpa's aspect. I'm going to be, mixing the two videos. This update is coming from Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Opu pesiriru nda na-aga testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and didn't get gara Finland. Don't have forgotten her yesterday. This is coming from the office of USB government. He said, breaking news, please share widely against the tomorrow on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceeding. According to the IPOB M Branch Intelligence Unit report, the following are the 2 witnesses prepared by the Nigerian government to testify against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, that is today, being 13th June 2025, in the ongoing illegal trial and prosecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and their names are as follows. Number 1, Mr. Onyebuchi Jude Akam. He is from Ojigbe in Eza, Ebonyi State. He was a former IPOB member but later joined the youth movement under the parole of the governor of Ebonyi State, Governor Dave Omaya. Number 2, Uchenna Ede. He was the IPOB Northern Coordinator living in Nasarawa State. He is from Udi local government, Enugu State. The Nigeria DSS has prepared this individual in Wawa Barracks, from where they will take them to Federal High Court, Abuja, tomorrow. That is being today morning, to testify an innocent man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are putting the world on notice about the evil plan of the Nigerian government against a man that committed no crime known to the Nigerian and international law. IPOB members worldwide and those in Biafra land should be at alert. These two individuals are well known and the world should hold them. Nigerian government, the former governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Omaya, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, and APC politicians of Igbo extraction responsible for any eventuality that will befall this individual and their respective families if they venture into this Nigerian government evil against an innocent man. We will expose their photos and complete names of their villages in the next 24 hours if need be, but we advise these two individuals not to make us do that. They have already done it. So I will play a video and I urge you to watch this video to the end to see how well, just listen to the video, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you will know when we upload a new video, and keep on watching Linda's TV show. Thank you.
Said a lot here, and I would like you to, I don't want anybody to come on here and say, Mas, bring it down. I don't want to hear, Mas, I don't want to bring him down. Please don't do that. Okay, if you don't like some people like it, and you can learn how to listen to somebody who you disagree with. So some of us are like, you only want to listen to somebody that you want to hear from. Sometimes listen, pay attention to what others are saying. It will help you to be sure of what you yourself know that is truth. You understand? Remember, we are all brothers. So number one, yes, now no matter what, we are all brothers. I'm not here to tell you about anybody's DNA. DNA may say otherwise. Okay? No matter where you belong, what you believe on, forget about the animosity. Animosity is there, but there's one sickness that many of us have. I can't say everybody, but I don't have it. I don't have it. Many of us do. That sickness is when you disagree with me, you intend to end me by any means necessary. Like you have different opinion from, like, let me use okay, this remote here, all right? This remote here, you have this remote, you have different opinion of this remote here from what I have. Instead of you to debate on it logically with me, who happen to be your brother, you choose to invest your strength and your power on making sure that you blackmail me about the way I look, the way I talk, the way I reason. You deviated from this remote that differentiates that we are arguing about. You are trying to tear me apart in other things that is related to me. Many of us have tendency of doing that. You disagree with your brother on one thing. Instead of you to invest that your knowledge and your strength to debate more on this, so that both of you may arrive at one point. Because you know that you don't have valid argument to win me. You deviate from the main issue and started looking other things about me that has nothing to do with you, just to tear me down in revenge of what you cannot beat, that I beat you in the other argument. I don't know if you are following what I'm saying, because many people are so desperate, and we find it difficult to accept defeat. Some of us do that, and it's a very big disease. Now, I would like you to listen to what this guy said here. I have dragged it back from the beginning. Let's go there. Just pay attention. I'm gonna take myself off, okay, so that you can focus on him for some time. Listen.
Okay. So what I am trying to understand is, do the government agents, autopilot criminals, do they want IPOB to accept that their crime minister is our member? I don't know how they reason. People declare government in exile. People declare that they will not take instruction from anybody in DSS custody. Right? People who declare that there is no more IPOB. People who declare that there is no more ESN. People who declare ESN wanted. People who say DOS does not exist. People who say the IPOB no longer exists. People who say the ESN no longer exists. People who declare Biafra. People who say that Simon is their crime minister. They are angry that IPOB did not accept that their crime minister is our member. Is that not an insult? How can a crime minister be a member of an organization? Crime minister should be leading a country now. So where are you worried? What is crime minister doing with the membership of organization? Simon denied being IPOB in court. IPOB already have told the world, both on press release, both in our broadcast, both on Radio Biafra, that Simon is not our member. IPOB Finland have issued a memo 2022 that Simon is not their member. IPOB leadership have sent delegates to Finland to go and submit documents that Simon is not our member. IPOB leadership have also called Prime Minister of Finland and told him that Simon is not our member. So why is it that the same people called us to come and clarify membership? Then if you, as they have deceived you and told you that as far as you are from East, you should operate with the name of IPOB. Now you have been disgraced. Why didn't you go to court and represent IPOB? You know, when people come to deceive themselves, somebody that was born in a kindred will join Omunna meeting. You will register in Omunna meeting. You will not operate with the name of with Omunna. You say I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any part. You join your village meeting. Even as you were born from that village, you don't operate with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze Ndibo. Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress, that you are an Igbo man. You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people are in Ladipo market. So because you are from the East, you will now operate with the name of IPOB, when even your politicians know that there is IPOB organization. Yes, everybody born from the East is IPOB by birth. But there is membership to IPOB organization that is fighting for Biafra to come. In 1998, you never answer IPOB. So in order to pollute our name, you now claim you are IPOB. Then some of you will come now and say, you know, what is IPOB? IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. Why do police come to a yard where Biafrans are living, where Igbo people are living? They will break the door of IPOB member and they will not break the door of other Igbo people. Are you mad? Why do government of the world know that there is IPOB as an organization? Why do Nigeria know? Why is it that even Dave Umahi do not claim to be IPOB member? Because he is a Biafran by birth. Why is it that Dave Umahi? Why is it that Tosodema? Why is it that Wike? Why is it that all of them do not claim to be IPOB member? Why do they address us as IPOB? Mad people. You think because you are from the East, you can operate with the name of IPOB. Do IPOB lead everybody? IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB to restore Biafra. People love and buy the ideology of IPOB. They started supporting IPOB. IPOB is an organization. And the IPOB gives account of the operations of IPOB. They cannot give account of you because you are from the East. Now IPOB will take responsibilities of your activities that is outside their command. No, now it doesn't happen. There is
let me bring this comment up. Nah, HM na so mago. Nothing we never see or hear from this freedom. Oh God. Anyway, I just, the reason why I played this so far like this without commenting anything is because I want to see at least 1 minute, 2 minutes is enough for you to know the kind of the way way this our brother reason. You understand? Is your generation organization hungry food? Ngozi Morin. I don't understand what I mean. Are you responding to somebody or what? Momo Babande Ngozi Morin. I don't. Okay, let me. Okay, let me assume that you are responding to what the guy was saying. Anyway, now let me take it from beginning so that I'll be responding to some of this. So, because some of us may not understand what this guy is trying to say, because he's trying to act smart. He wants to tell you that he reasons very well. Now let us reason along with him, because they always want to fight dirty, and they don't remember, because the Igbo people, they said, "Oh, if you no glass, that go put it." Right? Anybody that if you are living in a glass house, you cannot, venture into battle that requires you throwing stone, because you may end up destroying your own house. And if go was no easy that go because okute land there is now the blood that is everywhere. No head to protect. You understand? In our now let's go. People can be funny. People can be funny.
To accept that they are
crime. Let's start from the beginning.
The government agents, autopilot criminals, do they want IPOB to accept that their crime minister is our member?
First thing first, nobody is wishing or even praying that PM should identify himself with you people. That's number one. Nobody says that. Nobody hope on that. Then, if there's anybody, please, you can also come here and counter it. But this is what the way I observe everything, the way I see everything. Nobody hope or wish that PM will say that. It's not possible. Having said that, and I want people to notice one thing with this guy: the way he easily insults people. He will put insult before statement. Does autopilot criminals? You are going to hear the part he started calling people terrorists. Now, link it with some people now in fallback that the same method, the way they present, the way they analyze things, there's no different. That's why when I said these people are reminding us, these people, I don't miss word. It is just what it is. Now hear him again.
I don't know how they reason. People declare government in exile.
Now time to mock Biafra for declaring Biafra, for mock all of you for declaring Biafra and decided to fall back. And they are the one that push you to fall back. They know your key because PM is not here. And it's time to mock you people. Oh, you declare Biafra, where is that Biafra man? Which is a question that people who believe in Nigerian state will be asking. They are the one asking that. And yet, they are busy trying to justify that the IPOB is the organization. It was registered as an organization. And you heard him questioning people. Why is it that the police will go to a compound and not break the door of people that IPOB members where they live and ignore other houses, other doors that Igbo people also live there, but they don't capture all the Igbo people? As if the whole issue is centered on members of IPOB. This guy, this hunter, don't know that 80% of the so-called IPOB are not registered. Forget about the number of the flag bearers. 80% of lovers of IPOB and people that are contributing money, donating every now and then are non-registered members of the organization we are talking about. If you divide people that have been fired in homeland, that have been detained, 2/3 of them are not registered members. Because these people don't know what they're saying. And the reason why people like me don't want to dwell much on what they're saying, trying to analyze it, because you will end up somehow affecting, your statement may affect Master Nnamdi Kanu. And that is Master Kanu, they are not representing him. Master Kanu understand what he wants when he said IPOB. But you have to register IPOB for you to operate in a foreign land. That is not the gospel truth, or to open an account on behalf of the organization. But the intention is not about this get-together meeting, kindred meeting, club meeting. It's not club meeting. This is a nation. But these people want to limit it from anything nation. They want you to see it as a club. Just see that. Then you ask them, mention any group that often tax non-member, non-registered to contribute money for that group. You say that is a one group like that. Is that you are from East does not mean that you're a member of IPOB. Really. But when you want to tax people to contribute money, do you also make an announcement? Every registered member should donate money. No, you don't do that. What you said, all Biafrans, IPOB worldwide, go and donate. Is that what you guys are saying? Then after making that donation, you come back and say this is a organization, one entity. We know ourselves. We are members. We are members. He's not a member. Or if you want to tax people, you start reminding people that our land is this. We need to protect our land, which sounds good. Then when people donate money without even registering, why don't you use their first payment to register them then? If the most important thing is registration. But Master Kanu, who is a founder, have different view and understand this is where I'm moving this to. This is what I want to achieve in next years. Forget about what it is. But those ones that are gathered, that's around him, are abusive, telling him, remember that we registered it under IPOB. We're a group, we organization, we have a template, we have what they call it. We have chain of command. You have to follow the chain of command. We are white and whiter than snow. But Master Kanu himself understand what he wants. That reminds us, I want to remind you one thing here. When Sani Akparawa was busy asking PM, if you are not here, are you saying that Ngozi have rights to lead? Using the same mentality of this guy, that is a one registered organization stamped, that non-member, nobody should not move. You understand? Like age grade meeting, village meeting, not election anymore. They always want to compare it with, like, when you said club meeting, some people say have a club that are called maybe a 1 year club, on Rubewa Nabanakwa club, people's club, that kind of thing. It is not the same. But these ET patakas always hacking. And one thing is that even if you are the founder, they will use the fact that you register this as an entity to judge you. But you know that stand for everything. You are waiting for the time to mature so that you can utilize those things. You can harness it to achieve what you want. They don't want you to move forward, because once you move forward, it will affect this their brain, this thing they want, which is one thing, which is just like, let us manage it the way we want. Let us focus on that thing, which is registration. So I don't understand why some people are very, very, very funny. Listen to him. This guy don't even know. I don't think this guy have entered flight in his entire life. But he's somewhere in homeland telling you In fact, let us listen to him, because this video is about 20 something minutes, till 23 or 24.
People declare that they will not take instruction from anybody in DSS custody. Right? People who declare that there is no more IPOB. People who declare that there is no more ESN. People who declare ESN wanted. People who say DOS does not exist. People who...
Now, connecting to what I told you, Fallback Republic with lies. Did you hear what he said now? That people declared ESN wanted. My brothers and sisters, I am here to hear or to verify that. No, please, of course, we are going to put our link. I want to tell us when, how, who declared ESN wanted. Nobody does. Nobody did. Only this guy just cook it up from his head. You see, all this question here is what he perceived to be evidence. When you go through it, you will be laughing. Some we know them. These guys are the one that initiated the beating, cut and join. They are the one out of frustration. Remember, they are very, very angry with the PM. Not saying another thing, but why did you try to drag us out from this registration? We registered this IPOB as a club meeting. Forget about the Imagine is just using nation to deceive people. That's what they want to preach to you. Now let's hear him again.
Who said IPOB no longer exists? People who say the ESN no longer exists. People who declare Biafra. People who say that Simon is their crime minister.
Did you hear that?
As far as you are from...
It's not as if you don't know how to say prime minister. Even if you don't agree, you can call him Simon, that you used to, like you normally call him. But because they have to act like why he's social as well. Once I'm not happy with you, I can dish out any information. But he chose to call him crime minister. Okay, no problem with that. You can go on. Okay, no problem. You have right to say what you want. Like I do, I also have right to say what I want. Like I can call ATM. Do you understand? But the thing is that it's not the same. PM is now facing charges or interrogation, and you wish him to be there. You work towards it. You achieve it, but you have not succeeded. So what is your pain again? You are still very, very angry. That I call I call him because they claim that he's APM. I call him ATM. Just to show my own way of not supporting that thing. And that's what he's saying. But does that mean that I'm wishing Ogekere to be captured and put in jail? No. Unless if you want to capture anybody and put in jail. That is manager what are my points? But as long as everybody's just making his point, his opinion, and you allow your anger to get to that extent of looking for how to destroy people totally, that means you are demonic. You know what are my point? And let's continue. Hear him again.
East, you should operate with the name of IPOB. Now you have been disgraced. Why didn't you go to court and represent IPOB? You know, when people come to deceive themselves, somebody that was born in a kindred will join Omunna meeting. You will register in Omunna meeting. You will not operate with the name of with Omunna. You say I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any part. You join your village meeting, even as you were born from that village. You don't.
You see, this is why when PM said that you guys are criminal, I support it and I believe it. You know why? Just hear yourself now. Remember, we are all brothers, so don't get it twisted. You are not making it look like it's a one organization that is well registered and everybody have ID card. You must be a member before you talk about it. Okay. When you call for protest and sit at home, did you say all our members? No, this is what this is the reason why I hate to reason like to argue with them, because there's a very big difference between me and you. You want it to be like a meeting, village meeting. You are saying you're giving wrong example. But each time you declare at home, what did you say? What did you announce? That the entire Biafran should be shut down. They get it. You did not say all our members, we are hereby declared at home for our members. For our members. You draw a map. You add my land to that. And you want me to, before I talk or before I say anything, I have to come and be a registered member. Are you not a criminal? Are you not a criminal? I'm not saying that you being a registered member is a problem, but you don't have any right to question anybody about membership. No, because the way you are going, the plan you have, the structure you have laid down doesn't require anything registration. Not at all. It doesn't require anything registration. What I expect you people to be saying is that you want to maintain what Master Kanu said, despite disagreement that people have with you. Judging by the action and the words of Master Kanu, we can see the difference between what Master Kanu represents and what you guys are doing. You say no. The Master Kanu registered this organization. You have to be a member. You have to take an oath. And you say that the word is a IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. When people push you, ask you questions, you say, no, you don't ask us questions because we are not a member. And you are declaring this at home for who? For members or non-members? 30th of May have to be observed by members or non-members. When you want to protest, instead of everybody to come out, is it members or non-members? Have DOS and all of you, you don't even have figure number of people that died just because of protest that you guys declared. But you guys are PM must die in prison. He must die in prison. Send him to prison. He must die there. Why? Because Ekpa people die because of confidence at home. Because you can't sit at home, and you told people to come out just to disobey this at home, and you forgot that you guys are fighting one people. The person, of course, will take advantage of Ekpa people to put commotion among you people. Now, let me remind you, before PM appeared, they have been killing people because of protest. And nobody have questioned you people and said, you guys are buying people, you guys are buying people. And they begin to petition against your organization all over the world because our people died. Are you following what? Nobody. But now somebody died as usual. From one people that you normally kill people from you from kill people because of your declaration, because of the protest. You know them, you know who put the trigger, you know. You turn your eyes away. Remember, the people have record of killing people that are protesting for you. You turn your eyes away from them. You begin to focus, showing your strength on somebody who comes for sit at home, not people who actually buy people. When people who are neutral ask you, but these are people that buy, you say no, that people that put the trigger, that you all of you know that they are the one that send people to buy people, that they are working with PM. Okay, we can also say the same before PM come, that people that they killed during the protest, when before PM are joined at all, then you guys are working with the people that are buying the people. You see, by the end of the day, the way you guys are going with your own little argument, you find out that nobody is moving anywhere. You know why? If you end up wishing that the 1 PM to happen, God forbid. If you end up actualizing that, like I said, God forbid. Tomorrow, how sure are you that somebody will not rise and use that tactic that you use on you? Even though you're non-violence that killed how many people so far? It is only non-violence when people that die is another people. You don't count them. It is non-violence. People that died in Headbridge, non-violence. They keep people in Ihuacha, non-violence. They keep people in Emene, non-violence. They keep people in Aba, non-violence. This is like the few I can remember. The list go on and on. So this place that I mentioned, sometimes it happened two, 3 times. You understand? Even in 2015, when Mazi Kanu was arrested, under the leadership of Uche, who is no longer here now, calling Mazi Kanu a criminal, he gave order to go and protest the head bridge on Ekpa. We used to hear people in Izu River, right? Who are those people? No. Who are those people? Is it PM? Now that you guys are presenting PM and testifying, I'm waiting to see where you are testifying and get people to be and people that buy people in that their body in the Izu River. This is the reason why people say you guys are criminal. It's not the act of any hatred from nowhere. No, that's the reason. We did by bit, you can see it. Only criminal can do that. Only criminals can do that. And you want look at your question here. Oh, that is it a sin that they invited us? Who invite you? In fact, let us please, Dorian, just give me time, because if I put the link in, people will start coming, and we may end up not analyzing the video anymore. So just give me time. I will put the link, of course. We always have to put link at the end of the analysis. I'm trying my best to air my own opinion, because I cannot just call you to join me on the studio and I'll just keep you there while you just be talking. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you guys want to talk, like, no problem, like I said, just give me time, okay? The link will be released so that the other people can join us and add their own opinion. Let's hear him again.
To break with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze Ndibo.
Ohaneze have not declared at home. Nobody have protested on behalf of Ohaneze and Ekpa. Ohaneze have not asked Ndibo general contribute money and go to your zone to contribute to go zonal meeting. But this guy is here. He's a matured man, somebody's father. Because since you guys want us to start saying this in the way it's supposed to be said, there's no point to hide it anymore. Because I don't see the reason why every year we keep on repeating the same thing. PM tries his best to cover some of this nonsense that you guys are saying by telling you that if you have sense, when PM said that there's something like IPOB again, there's a reason, because they have moved from that. And since you guys don't want to claim responsibilities, he did as a man. We are watching. Our own is to watch and to see what is going on. You guys, your job now is to remind the whole world that he claimed responsibilities. Something that you are supposed to claim. You started telling us, no, that we are non-violence. And how many of your numbers have you lost because of your non-violence? How many? Oh, because not all these people that died, it's not from your family. You don't have the feelings. Yes, IPOB, one family, IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Many women and men from US that are contributing when Mazi Kanu was here, donating money and all that. Can you tell us how they registered before donating that money? How do they register? Imagine someone that have contributed money more than that is talking, and you turn around and 10%. You are not a registered member. Me talking to you now, I'm not registered. I'm not a member. If that is the case, I'm not a member. No, don't have any reason to be a member. There's no reason. Am I regretting it for what? Not at all.
Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress, but you are an Igbo man.
Now, thank God that you remind us of the World Igbo Congress. Mazi Kanu went there to tell them that he needs something to protect our land, that Fulanis are coming, right? When Mazi Kanu went there, did he tell them, you guys have to come and you guys have to come and register with us so that we can protect our land? Did he say that? No. He was busy telling them that's danger ahead, that this is what you're supposed to do now so that you can protect the land. That Fulanis are coming. Then there's no sign that this kind of thing will happen. There's no sign like that. And he went there telling them what it takes. Look at what you should expect. This is what it is. Then he did not tell them what Igbo Congress. You guys must come and register as an IPOB member so that you can protect our land. He did not say that. And believe it or not, some World Igbo Congress members, I believe, and like I said, believe it or not, must have done something in contribution to the progress of IPOB. Did you guys tell them, are you a member? Like, if somebody come to your meeting now and said, maybe you're fundraising and call on phone, I want to support with the 300,000 a gemma. Did you guys ask them, okay, what is your name? My name is Okechukwu Okafo. Where are you calling from? I'm calling them from Ihuacha. Okay. Are you a member? What is your membership? What's your membership number? So you can verify yourself before you collect your money. Oh, these guys, these people. Now listen.
You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people.
You see
as far as you are from.
You see what IPOB means to these people. You cannot see what it means. That it means like traders in Ladipo, traders in trade fair. You can see his own analysis.
Nah, he said I'm a member without register, even as you were inborn. You travel to Lagos or any part, you join your village meeting, even as you were born from that village. You don't operate with that name of the organization in that Lagos without joining them. Now you are an Igbo man. You did not claim membership.
Now, you see the problem. In Omona, imagine you live in let's say Canada or abroad for years. In the Christmas period, you travel back to your village. You have not registered with Omona. Maybe you spent 20 years abroad. You have not been with Omona at all. And you are in your village. You travel for Christmas in December period, and you're having Omona meeting, and you appear in the Omona as somebody who just arrived, and you said, you made a pledge to build hall where they will have a meeting. Maybe they're doing meeting, maybe under maybe no orange in a village. All right, and you promise them that okay, I'm gonna build a hall for you people. Are they going to say no? No, we don't need you to do that because you're not a member. You have to be a member first. The example is shocking, but let's continue. For a nation, though, for a nation, let's
Membership of Ohaneze, but this is Ohaneze Ndibo. Now you are an Igbo man. You never claim membership of World Igbo Congress that you are an Igbo man. You never go to Ladipo, or you can never be in Enugu and claim to be member of Ladipo, even as your village people are in Ladipo market. So because you are from the east, you will now operate with the name of IPOB, when even your politicians know that there is IPOB organization. Yes, everybody born from the east is IPOB by birth. But there is membership to IPOB organization that is fighting for Biafra to come. In 1998, you never answer IPOB. So in order to pollute our name, you now claim you are IPOB. Then some of you will come now and say, you know, what is IPOB? IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. Why do police come to a yard where Biafrans are living, where Igbo people are living? They will break the door of IPOB member and they will not break the door of other Igbo people. Are you mad? Why do government of the world know that there is IPOB as an organization? Why do Nigeria know? Why is it that even Dave Umahi do not claim to be IPOB member? Because he is a Biafran by birth. Why is it that Dave Umahi? Why is it that Tosodema? Why is it that Wike? Why is it that all of them do not claim to be IPOB member? Why do they address us as IPOB? Mad people. You think because you are from the east, you can operate with the name of IPOB. Do IPOB lead everybody? IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB to restore Biafra. People love and buy the ideology of IPOB. They started supporting IPOB. IPOB is an organization. And the IPOB gives account of the operations of IPOB. They cannot give account of you because you are from the east. Now IPOB will take responsibilities of you, your activities that is outside their command. No, now it doesn't happen. There is membership to IPOB. So stop deceiving yourself that.
Okay, judging by what you just said now, that let us buy into this your idea. So where do you now have the right and the approval of calling non-member, not registered, a terrorist? Don't claim the responsibility. So, but where did you get this right of you saying someone who is not a member, and the person said publicly that he's not a member? He never claimed to be with you. Are you getting it now? Even though you forced him to take an oath, he did. Then after that, you claim that he's not a member because you want to prove a point. And he said, okay, whatever I'm doing is me and me alone. It has something to do with Master Kanu. But you keep on adding your voice to the voice of those who want Master Kanu to be tied with what he said or what he do. By saying, oh, you're not a member, you're not a member. He never tell you he's a member. He never said that I'm doing this on behalf of Master Kanu, who happened to be the leader of IWB. But every now and then you started calling him a terrorist, a terrorist. My question to you now is, you know that he's not a member, not registered. According to you, that the whole world, the leaders of the whole world know that that IPB have his organization. And according to you, you say that you guys have actually reached out to Finland's president and told him that PM is not a member. Okay? Then where do you get the right to further that your statement that he's not only that he's not a member, that he's a terrorist? What is your criteria of measuring people to become a, like, where do you get the right to validate people to become a terrorist? This is just like, I want people to help me out, of course. Maybe you guys may have the idea, but I don't see any idea. Thank you so much, Armstrong, for your super chat. God bless you. This guy has the brain of an earthworm. I'm telling you. You just said it all. I'm telling you. Because you said it yourself that politicians know, Nigerian police know who is a member, that the boss houses of those that are members, they know what they want, they go for it. Right? Then how come you know those things and you still have the so-called the craziness in you to tag somebody who is doing different things that you want to do? According to you, who gave you where do you get it? How do you manage to have the right to say that he's a terrorist, he's a criminal, he's a bad man? And you're saying some people will mass will finish them. The annoying part of all this nonsense is that we still have people like him within, in our land, everywhere. Because if not, tell me, few months ago, our COS, our Deputy Prime Minister, which she is, everybody was happy, the action, everything was top notch. Then you now have somebody who is a finance minister of Briggy started telling that he's not APM, that he's leading, that we have to, or that he's the one having handshake in Capitol Hill in US, that without him the Maryland office will be shaking. The keys in his hands. Like play. Another person, elderly man, that is now the Chief Justice of the Federation, to inaugurate, to elect him and the organize conflict resolution committee. A matured man begin to jump from place to place. That they are the one. You still have people like that. Now the same woman who claimed that she is in support of USB, all of a sudden now is telling you that US is a terrorist. Then when ask her, because it is some of us, some of us don't even know the meaning of terrorist, a terrorist, like calling somebody a terrorist, what it means, the gravity of what they're saying. Some people don't know it. They believe that they want to say that nobody want to bear that name. Let me just say it so that it will provoke the person. I know that nobody want to attach himself with he or herself with that word. Let me just like if that when Ogeman the top there, if one mark a boy idiot, a quest, and all here, what that kind of thing, just to provoke the person. But truly, the person is not. But no pull on that word based on the situation at hand. Let me leave it there. And let's go listen to him more. because he have many things to say. I don't know why we're not playing this long. This is 20-something minutes. I have only played 5 minutes out of. So let me just.
You can operate with the name of IPOB. Why don't you operate with the name of Ágainst Nnamdi Kanu? Why don't you operate with the name of World Igbo Congress? Why don't you operate with the name of any organization from the East? Why can't you claim membership of Ejo Union, Ejo Youth? Why can't you claim membership of what is it called? Every other organization from the East? Because you are from the East. Anompama. We continue. Let us go here. People are angry. IPOB have countlessly press release say Simon is not a member. Simon initially came and claimed to be in charge of IPOB. Simon claimed to be in charge of ESN. Simon said he launched M branch. Simon conducted vote of no confidence against IPOB. Simon Ekberima told people not to listen to Radio Biafra. Simon Ekberima said he launched what is it called? Enter Biafra to replace community what is it called? Radio Biafra. Right? Now, after all these things, after all these claims, he now told you that there is no more IPOB, there is no more ESN, that what they have is IPOB Nigeria, and that they have sacked DOS. Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB leader, and somebody told you that there is no other IPOB Nnamdi Kanu is leading. That anybody parade himself as IPOB is IPOB Nigeria. Are you understanding? Now, the same people that clap for him are the people that is trying to tell you that they are angry that IPOB was invited to come and clarify membership of Simon with IPOB. And they
you see, I shared Manon, but you have to do it because you don't have any choice. You have to. I can see you have to. You said that the IPOB, you wanted to say testify again. He said clarify. You told us that you have reached out to Finland Prime Minister and told him that Simon is not a member of IPOB. That is enough. But you coming to court is not to clarify, is to testify. You are there to make sure that you finish the job done. And this is why they said you are IPOB Nigeria. Because this is what Nigerian government want to do. Nothing more. They want somebody to prove an insider. And you say that he's doing his thing, or it's none of your business. Did you see any Mazov member testifying against PM? No. Did you see any BLA, Principal Group, testifying? No. Did you see anybody from somebody Walker, their own group? The answer is no. Did you see anybody from what is the other group? Innocent Dodgy, their own group? Did you see anybody testifying against PM? No. Why is it you? I mean, why is it you? You said first thing that you guys are just entity, organization, well registered, licensed to operate everywhere in the world. And when people ask you, what is your operation? You said that we are Biafra. We want to have our independence. Okay, independent of members or non-members. Everybody, right? Okay. And you want everyone to contribute money for this independent. Yes, right? Okay. This independent you're talking about, is it boundary from families that registered of everybody families in the map? Because if you are giving the example, you ask yourself simple question. But what you guys want to do when you want to raise money, want to protest, when you need crowd, the Afghan IPOB is worldwide, everybody. Or as long as you're from the old Eastern region, IPOB member. But when people ask you some question, what is your job? What are you guys doing? You say, no. What you are doing is not supposed to be known to you. You are not a member. You don't need to know. You have to be a member to know what is going on here. We are members. Okay, you are members. Okay. Then why am I paying money then? You have to pay money to your zonal group from your zone. Pay money to our coordinator. Just pay money to our coordinator. We are moving this. Biafra is here. Biafra will come. Okay, tell me how are you using this money that I'm contributing? Tell me what have you done? But are you a member? Are you a registered member? No, I'm not a registered member, but I'm contributing money. Hey, you are contributing money to who? To your coordinator. Okay, don't worry. I will ask your coordinator to reach out to you. This is what you guys have been doing for years. Then PM came and saw how you guys are operating. That in next 37 years, that you will still have coordinator. In fact, one of you actually was saying that how he will be patron after, like retired soldier. No, there's a name for this, like Biafran soldiers. Not patron. There's a word for that. Somebody should remind me. Like they are old in agitation. Like after agitating with your youth, then some people call them some veteran. Called veteran. They want to be veteran in agitation, like with carrying flag in the streets of Europe. Veteran, Biafran veterans. Okay. Are you a veteran in IPOB? IPOB veteran. That's what they want. Veteran that do you know me? Do you know me? In 2013, we are in the streets of Austria protesting. We carry flag from Austria to Belgium. We went to the United Nations in front of UN, protest there for 3 days, non-stop. We are the veteran of IPOB, so you have to accord me some respect. That is their tactics, and by so doing, they will tell you, you have to pay us. We need something like maybe pension, something like that. We need some pension for veterans. Though these are people that represent IPOB for years. They represent IPOB worldwide for years. They have been that IPOB is being mentioned today because of these veterans. They are the one. Okay, what is this of this IPOB to get Biafra? But no, not really like that. We want Biafra, but not violence. We want to make it just jeje. Okay, jeje in somebody's pocket, isn't it? Yeah, they by itself.
He came and repeated the same thing that we told Simon in his ear. Now let us go to this picture. You will know when this thing happened. How can a prime minister of a country be our member? You have restored your own Biafra. We are still agitating. And you want to be our member.
You have restored your own. We are still agitating. As if you turn your eyes away from the restoration. No. You send who? Eunice BP, Nkiru, Helen Peters, Betty Ford, even Ada. These are their representatives making sure that IPOB remains to eternity. Agaga Chacha. Agaga Chacha. Because of what? Monetary contribution. Nothing more.
How can you be our member? How can Simon, who restored Biafra in Finland, how can Prime Minister be our member when we have a leader who will be leading each other? No, we have a leader, IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu is leading us, and you have Prime Minister, and you want him to be our member. Who will he be leading? Odibo Kanna Yuku. Chileka Boku no Oku. Oya, read. This one happened in the presence of Simon. Simon Ekpa was never and is not an IPOB member, let alone being a leader of IPOB. IPOB have some families unit in Finland, and Simon Ekpa is not a registered member of any IPOB unit in Finland or any other IPOB unit globally. Imapoafo. Now, when Finland called Imapoafo on this one, 2023, Imapoafo gave this reply. Do you know what? Simon did not challenge Imapoafo. Simon did not go to Finland and say, I am IPOB member. Simon did not go to Finland government and say, I am an IPOB member. Why do you jump me? I am IPOB leader. He claimed he's the IPOB leader then in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu. But they jumped him. They looked for IPOB. They knew IPOB address. They got IPOB. IPOB directed them to Media and Publicity Secretary. Media and Publicity Secretary told them this thing we read now, that he's not our member. You must belong to a family. Are you understanding? Now, Simon, when instead of him to go down in shame, he came to his broadcast to defend himself. Do you know what he said? He said, Simon now said that instead of him powerful to present Biafra when he was called by Finland, now you know that it is not propaganda. He was called. Simon was aware. He said, and you listened to him that day. You were clapping for him. You were blaming Imapoafo. Finland asked him, is he your member? Imapoafo said no. This thing we read now was his reply. Now, Simon came, instead of to tell Finland his brokers and say, I am an IPOB. I was born in the East. He knew it doesn't work that day, as he does that way, as he deceived others, that you have to operate with the name of IPOB. He knew it. Now, what did he do? He came and said that instead of Imapoafo to present Biafra, so Imapoafo is representing Simon. Do you see how he dribbled them? Instead of them to question him and say, why do they, I think you're IPOB leader. I think you have sacked DOS. So how come Finland communicated IPOB after you have sacked DOS? They did not ask him. That's why he double-crossed them and presented Imapoafo to be blamed by his idiots. Instead of his idiots confronting him and say, why do they jump you? I think you work with the prime minister. Why do they jump you? He dribbled them and presented Imapoafo to be prosecuted. Now let us go and read from Simon.
No, before you go, you have said a lot. But my question to you is, since you want me to go and ask PM why he did not challenge Imapoafo, why he did not, present himself as IPOB member, all these things that you asked. Now, the question to you is, you said Nnamdi Kanu is your leader, right? So why did you not ask Nnamdi Kanu why he chose Ekpa without being a member? You were there. Because you're trying to mock Biafrans for seeing the light. You were there as IPOB, quote unquote, according to you, registered members. Nnamdi Kanu single-handedly pick and recommend non-registered member and tell you, all of you, follow him that he's bringing a new dimension without him being a registered member. Since IPOB is this one group with a NAFDAC number. You just certify and approve, and you have to cross the border. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu recommended him in your presence as a media. You were media before he joined. You were there when he chose him, and according to you, you have to be a member before you breathe. You have to be a member. But your leader, Nnamdi Kanu, because why I'm saying that you're leader, because he said you have to be a member. Because I know some of you, he said Nnamdi Kanu is he's not your leader. He said that all of you calling Nnamdi Kanu a leader is wrong. Though. That they are the one that Nnamdi Kanu is leading because they are registered. And when they want to protest, so they can show them they want to come out on the street and protest for free, go home. Then if you want to ask them a question about how they're achieving this, because the primary purpose of IPOB is what? Biafra, is it freedom? Okay. And that's why many people follow them, pay attention and listen. Based on what Nnamdi Kanu, of course, said. Then you were there, Nnamdi Kanu announced PM, without checking or bothered about whether he's registered or not registered. I don't want to start quoting what PM said about the activities of all of you when Nnamdi Kanu was coming to PM platform to kind of for interview. You guys push him to go and take an oath, right? What happened? These people. Anyway, let's somebody like crayfish teeth. I'm telling you, it's crayfish teeth, my dear. Listen.
Ka go na ihe awụ ihe director okulu down kuziere anyị ada aka ọnụ. We come with the fact. If you are here, you cannot comment positively. Okay. Sorry, if you are here, if you are supporter of criminals, your comment will expose you, because people will see your comment and know that you are a fool. Or you read from here. Now, after reading this thing, you will tell us why you foolishly want us to call Simon IPOB member in Finland. Now, if you think that everybody in the East can be IPOB member, can claim to be IPOB because you are born from the East, I want you to go to the Finland court and tell them that those people that came are not IPOB, that you are the original IPOB. Go there and tell them that Simon was born from the East, so he's IPOB member. Go to the court and tell them. Mad people everywhere. Then let us go. Look at where Simon is mocking Nnamdi Kanu's claim, right? At the beginning. Read it. He said. So before we read there, let me read that of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you think I'm going to pimp here? I read.
They don't want to brag. I will pay if even a couple goes now, you're going to get paper. Imam people for something from it. You said that IPOB, people should go to court and tell Finland that everybody from East is an IPOB member. Do you know why I'm questioning? We're saying all this because you're working with people that are holding Master Nnamdi Kanu, people that are holding PM. I just told you that man PM, whom you claim that you are defending and supporting here, single-handedly recommend PM before all of you.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.